Prince Andrew and Harry may be stripped of their role as the Queen's deputy and will miss out on a Jubilee medal in fresh humiliation, it's reported. Both dukes have lost their titles, meaning they're no longer eligible for the medal, which will be awarded on February 6, sources say. All serving members of the armed forces, as well as blue light workers and prison officers, will receive one of the honors. Members of the royal family who hold honorary positions in the military are also eligible. Veterans won't receive the medal unless they're living recipients of the George Cross or Victoria Cross. Andrew and Harry have been stripped of their royal titles and all military honors, although both have served overseas. But under the rules, they'll be treated as veterans, meaning they don't apply for the medal, The Telegraph reports. And now palace sources say the Duke of York and Duke of Sussex may lose their status as councillors of state, according to the Mail. Councillors of state are made up of the monarch's spouse and the next 4 people in the line of succession, who are over the age of 21. But after losing their royal patronages, it's reported that the Duke of York and Sussex may not be able to carry out official duties on behalf of the Queen for much longer. But there would have to be an act of Parliament to remove Andrew and Harry's councillors of state positions. A royal source told the paper, "It is a genuine problem that the palace is looking to address." Can you imagine the Duke of York having to sign official documents, for example, because the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Cambridge were both abroad, and the Queen became ill? It's not an exaggeration to say it could put the monarchy in jeopardy. Since leaving the royal family last year, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have carved out new lives for themselves in the US. Their American lifestyle has seen them sign huge deals to produce content for Netflix and Spotify. The couple settled in the star-studded area of Montecito, California last year, where they moved into a sprawling mansion. Royal commentator Dylan Howard said Harry's grandmother the Queen was left with no choice but to take back his and Meghan's titles. The journalist is the author of Royals at War, the untold story of Harry and Meghan's shocking split with the House of Windsor. He spoke about the Sussexes losing their titles in the 2021 documentary, Secrets of the Royal, The Markles versus the Monarchy. He said, "I think Harry wanted it both ways. He wanted to be able to live a life free of responsibility but still make change. And the reality was, the Sussexes in another country are isolated from everything the royal family means. And that puts the royal family at peril. So, the Queen had no choice but to strip them of the titles." After a 12-month review of Harry and Meghan's positions by the palace, the Queen confirmed in February of this year that the couple would not return as working members of the firm. She also confirmed that the Sussexes would be stripped of their patronages of the various organizations they represent. Harry, who served on the front line in Afghanistan, was forced to relinquish his role as patron of several military organizations. He also had to give up his roles as president of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, patron of the Rugby Football Union and the Rugby Football League, and patron of the London Marathon Charitable Trust. Meghan had to give up her patronages of the Royal National Theatre and the Association of Commonwealth Universities, as well as her role as vice president of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. Buckingham Palace said the Queen had said, "It is not possible to continue with the responsibilities and duties that come with a life of public service." Its statement said the royal family was saddened by Meghan and Harry's decision to leave, adding that the Duke and Duchess remain much-loved members of the family. Buckingham Palace said in January of last year that Harry and Meghan had agreed not to use their HRH, His/Her Royal Highness, titles. The Queen said that after many months of conversations an agreement had been reached with the Sussexes about their titles and that they would repay £2.4 million of taxpayers' cash for the refurbishment of Frogmore Cottage. The monarch added, "Harry, Meghan and Archie will always be much-loved members of my family.